Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. You know what I was thinking might be fun? If I look up on YouTube to see who has the biggest cover of an STP song, Stone Temple.
That's actually interesting. I don't know. Hootie's doing what? What song?
Interstate Love Song.
Ah, I'd love to hear that.
This is a special one for me because not only did I work for Stone Temple Pilots, I'm a big fan of the band. When I began to work for STP, it was my first gig. Steve was the manager, and so I always remember him fondly. He was cool, man. He was always nice to me, and I was the bottom guy on the totem pole, and he was, of course, the top dude. And so it's good to reconnect with people. Anyway, I did reconnect with him recently. I asked him if he wanted to come on the podcast. He was all into it, and I hope you guys like his reactions. He's a really cool cat. He's a good dude for real. Some of these went a little longer. I like people to get to know the guests a little bit. I think it makes it more fun. I went a little bit deeper than usual maybe because some of the stuff intrigued me. I wanted to know about STP's origins and whatnot, and so if you're STP fans, it's great. If not, I put chapters there and you guys can skip through the stuff. If you're just not interested and you just want to see the straight reaction, you can still do so. Either way, I hope you enjoy it. I also want to throw a shout out, a thank you to the people here at not just Tokyo Treat, but their sister company, Sakura. You can find Tokyo Treat products at tokyotreat.com or Sakura products at sakura.co. They always think of me and they send me all these wonderful treats, and why I like it is it's just different stuff for my palate. It's different things for me to try, and they include tea, by the way. I'm a big tea drinker. I love tea, and so it means a lot to me that they would not send me one box but two to try all this wonderful stuff. So thank you very, very much for thinking of me. Guys, let's jump into this. Let's see what Steve Stewart, it's so cool for me to have this guy on, thinks about your favorite band. Let's do this. All right, so I figured we'd do one more here. I just had an idea just to hop on YouTube and find a cover of an STP song that neither you or I have heard. And so this came up. It's Hootie and the Blowfish performing Interstate Love Song, which is a great track. But I don't think, I wrote a track. I wrote the lyrics. I wrote a track for Darius, actually. So kind of cool. But
you did play me that. It's actually really good.
Oh, thank you. All right, cool. I appreciate that. Do you remember when they penned Interstate Love Song and what, did you know it was going to be a hit, or do you remember hearing it and going?
Well, it is my favorite STP song. So I will say that. I don't remember when they wrote it exactly, but the fact that it had that like really Southern guitar intro, and it just jumps in, and the drums being so bombastic, and then Scott's vocal comes in, and it's almost like I say this, like a country lullaby, right? There's this kind of like lullaby effect to it, but it's a story, and it gets more intense. And I think the video really, the Stone Temple Pilots video was totally unique. I remember shooting that. We were at a dry lake bed called El Mirage up in the California Mojave Desert, and Scott driving this beat up Cadillac, across the desert with this pink boa, and it became kind of iconic. And it was, I thought that video really captured kind of what the essence of the song was. Kind of a sad song lyrically, but it was not unlike a lot of the other lyrics that Scott wrote, and it was, I think, just musically went together so well. Man, it's a moving song for me. I really love that song.
Yeah, me too. I find it the most connecting for me emotionally. It reminds me of such great times with all you guys, but also just what a great song, So it's got all the words.
Totally unique song too. You can't go, oh, this was it. It doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard, and yet it sounds so familiar. Which, again, this is the hallmark of a nice song.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's check out Hootie and the Blowfish performing this, and we'll see.
Go Darius.
Little Darius action. This will be first.
Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all. Hope to see y'all on the road this year. We'll be out. Hope to see y'all.
I did a good job. I liked it.
Yeah, it was great, man. We know those guys. They're label mates of ours. They got signed right after we did. And my ex-girlfriend was Darius's ex-girlfriend at one point. So Rusty, their manager, we're pretty close to them at one point. So they're out of South Carolina, as you know, and Darius has now got a whole country career, but really nice guys, really, really great band. And I've never heard that version. It was pretty spot on.
It was good. He's just got such a great voice. That's what makes Darius so amazing. He could sing anything, literally, really. It's just so good. So I enjoyed that. That was cool. All right. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. That was really
Thanks for playing that. That was amazing. That was great.
All right. I'll bug you soon, and we should get some sushi.
You got it, Joel. Anytime.
All right, my friend.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Bye.
I'll talk to you soon.
Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.